Grade 2, Science, Lesson 15, Shadow. We see different objects in our surroundings. Some of these objects allow light to pass through. They are called transparent objects. The objects that allow light to pass through them are called transparent objects. Water, air, plastic, and glass are transparent objects. There are many other objects which do not allow light to pass through them. They are called opaque objects. The objects that do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque objects. Wood, brick, wall, book, and clothes are opaque objects. The objects that allow light to pass through them are called transparent objects. Examples: water, air, plastic, glass, etc. The objects that do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque objects. Wood, brick, wall, book. Shadow. Light always travels in a straight line. If an opaque object comes on the way of light, it forms a dark patch behind it, which is called shadow. Opaque objects cut off light, casting shadows behind them. A big object makes a big shadow, and small object makes a small shadow. When opaque objects come in the way of sunlight, torchlight, candle, and lantern, they cast shadows. When sunlight is blocked by cloud, it casts a shadow on the earth. Cloudy days are blessed with shadows, are less bright and less warm than the places with bright sunshine. If an opaque object comes on the way of light, it forms a dark patch behind it, which is called shadow. Eclipse. Sometimes we see the sun and the moon partially or totally dark. This condition is called eclipse. When the shadow of the moon falls on the earth, it is called a solar eclipse. It takes place on the day of new moon. A day becomes dark during solar eclipse. Similarly, when the shadow of the earth falls on the moon, it is called a lunar eclipse. It takes place on the day of full moon. When the shadow of the moon falls on the earth, it is called a solar eclipse. Similarly, when the shadow of earth falls on the moon, it is called a lunar eclipse. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey everyone, I'm Mamta, a teacher with a lot of love for my kids. I keep it simple in this channel with reviews and lessons, and sometimes I do fun videos, but for the most part I stay pretty old school. I absolutely love getting ideas from you guys, so please always tell me what kind of videos you want to see in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to stay up to date with my content. See ya!